And here we are, Gemini. Negative energy, depression, not communicating, issues with siblings, problems with hands, arms, shoulders. But mostly it's you in a funk. You're manifesting negatively. You're up to no good. You could be lying, or somebody's lying to you. But either way, somebody's trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. It's not a good look, is it? Medical matters may be an issue. There'll be no miracles till you sort yourself out and start thinking positive. You are a magician, for God's sake. What you think and say are spells. You make your own reality. And if you're thinking negatively, that's what you'll get. Overall energy. Aquarius, female. Professional advice probably needed, possibly a doctor, priest or lawyer. Someone who's detached and can see things clearly. You need to overcome addictions to a way of life, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, whatever it is. There's an imbalance in your life. Issues with the hips and thighs and weight gain. You're not thinking clearly, you think you know it all, and maybe children involved here. Your happiness has been stolen. Somebody is deliberately blocking your path, and it could well be yourself, because you think you know it all. Your inner child is having a tantrum, the ego, because ego is not big-headedness, it's your inner child having a tantrum because you're feeling insecure. You don't know everything, you're not being positive, and you're not seeing things or thinking clearly. It's causing problems. And yet, if you seek and get this advice that's needed, you can heal, even if it's a medical issue. But if you keep pushing that bill behind the clock, it's going to get worse. What you need to do is face the chaos head on and get out there. Follow your guiding light. The 17 is positive energy. Any issues with the ankles and legs will be healed, but you must seek the attention needed and communicate. People aren't mind readers. Get out there and stop being a hermit. The root of your problems is cash flow. It's all going out and not coming back. And in the past, you may feel like you've put all this effort in and it was wasted. It's never wasted, even if you do fail, because you've learnt some valuable lessons. And you are learning some hard lessons right now. The 14, the Sagittarius energy. There's an imbalance here. And the situation as it's been in the last 3 years at least hasn't been good, has it? So you may look back on the last 7 years and think, what the hell have I done all that for and got nothing from it? That's not the case. You've learned some valuable life lessons. And if you're not grateful, Spirit will take more from you. So just think that as money in the bank, good or bad, you've learned something. Even if you've gone bankrupt, it doesn't mean you shouldn't start again. But this time you'll do it differently. A 19 is negative. A Leo is negative. You're rising. Look at that. Pigs might fly. That's what you keep saying. But you are rising. You're coming from a place of naivety, maybe, into a more spiritual place. Knowing where your soul belongs. You've got to communicate. You may be starting up a business on the internet. Maybe your business hasn't done so well and you'll have to do it on the internet for a bit. Burning the candle at both ends, putting the effort in, and you will be rewarded for it. But you've got to put the effort in. So keep at it. Be patient in your emotional life as well as your work life. Your hopes and fears is Judgment Day. You're frightened that something is going to come crashing down around your ears. But so what if it does? It's a new beginning. Stop hanging on for grim death with your bleeding fingernails to something that maybe no longer serves you. The 20 is negative. So any connection to that, a door number, a bank card, whatever it is, because you've sacrificed yourself long enough. Pisces energy, negative. The number 12 and 4. It's hanging about in limbo, Groundhog Day. It's sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. It's karmic situations where there are secrets and hidden enemies. You cannot solve a problem with the same man that you caused it with. You have to make better decisions. And maybe sever ties. Don't try and manipulate anybody, because it won't work and you'll pay the price. And don't let others manipulate you. Put your boundaries in place. Stop saying yes when you really mean no, because that's just presenting yourself as a false picture. It's not going to get you anywhere. If you do things for the boss thinking I'll work extra hours, I'll get more, I'll get promoted or something, you won't. He'll promote somebody else over you. So stop sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. You're learning some hard lessons. If you've got a yes/no question, this will be your answer. Start thinking more of yourself. Stop thinking that your cup is half empty or half full. It's refillable by you. The only person that can make you happy is yourself. Sure. Now, I don't know if that's sarcastic or, yeah, I think it's sarcastic. So perhaps it all depends on how you handle your choices. But I wouldn't overdo it for others because they don't appreciate it. Yeah, a Leo and Pluto energy, 5th house. 5th house, I believe, is Leo. So it's financial pride, if you like. You want to be successful. Excuse the idiot that's bibbing his own. It's about your heart, your back, and having to heal. Having a backbone. Having strength of character. Having courage. Theatres, nightclubs, leisure, sports centres, hotel rooms. Anything dark. Self-expression, recreation, creativity, offsprings, pleasure, love affairs, children, and speculation. I don't know if Leo is in Pluto. Sometimes Pluto's only got a certain amount, well, all the times, because there's some unknown places with Pluto. So, let's see, shall we? Can't remember. Oh no, they're there. So, with Pluto in Leo, the me generation, so greed, ambition was born. The desire of the individual to be self-directed, a unique part of society, separate from the collective, was paramount. So looking down the nose at people. The nuclear family was fragmented. So don't think you're better than anybody else, and don't let anybody think they're better than you. It won't serve anybody well. So watch out for them Leos, because they seem to be a negative energy. They're blocking your path to happiness. And they're deliberately trying to confuse you, and it's making you depressed. And then we have Denver, the number 2. Somebody's showing you the way, but you've got to first be in that place where you're ready, where you're broken open and ready to rise. Denver, the gatekeeper. I'm getting quite attached to Denver, if I'm honest. This is your threshold, your answer. You need to be open-minded. What can one say about Denver, the Oak Guardian, which is July? He is such a patient guide to open the oak door for you. He judges whether you are acceptable to journey through that oak doorway. So that's what you fear, is the judgment. Will they let you in? Will only appear when you are ready. The door may be small. Excuse me, throat's getting dry now. But surprisingly, one makes it through with the ease into an amazing fairyland waiting on the other side. Then the senses why you are here and sees whether you are ready to walk through that threshold. Not yet a while you're not. Seek answers you won't find in this reality. Sometimes it takes a different way of seeing things to understand your situation from a different viewpoint. You must come with an open heart, a loving heart, and a willingness to step into the unknown with respect and honesty. You're not being honest with yourself or others here. The small door is symbolic of the way we perceive things in our lives. So you're thinking small. Do you see in black and white, or do you allow the flow of other realities into it? The other worlds do not have the limitations of our own, which makes it a great place to look for answers that we would not normally find in our reality. Find an oak tree, a leaf, or an acorn, or even just an image of one. Meditate on that oak tree and ask for Tree Spirit to grant you access. Ask for its healing and wisdom to guide you on how to enter. Call on Denver to show you the way and step through the threshold into a reality far beyond your own imagination, better than you could ever have dreamed of. And then you will heal and your wishes and dreams will come true. Thanks for listening. Bye.